Well, good day there, boys and girls. It's an absolutely gorgeous evening here tonight at the Offgrid cabin. She's just scenic as all can be out here, boys. Look at her. All the leaves are turning there nicely. It's beautiful. Now, see, there's still some green in there, so give it a little bit of time and it'll be, looking real good. But as long as there's no wind by that time. But I have a lot of stuff here for the cabin tonight, so it's a lot of fun. We're just getting up here, ran for supplies and matters of the sort, and picked up everything for the video. But along the way I found a garage sale and I got a little carried away there, tell you the truth. So I up and bought some more furniture because I couldn't resist. And tell you the truth, I don't even know where to put it. We'll figure that out here in short order. I got two more nightstands here. They are glass, nice ones. This one could use a little refinishing, but it's a beauty. And then also got a couple of balloons. These are deadly useful, so I was happy about that. But my best score was insulated exterior, like a steel door with a window in it. Found one of them. So I'll have a use for that on one of these structures here one of these days. But yeah, there's lots of stuff. But before we get to that, I got a few things to show you. My sink has just been working great. Now, I got lots of good ideas on that in the comment section, different things to do. A couple of my favorites there. One guy said to run 2 faucets and run one off the rain barrel. That's a good idea. Actually, all you'd need to do is run another line, another water line, and then you could just pop out the water lines and feed them that way. Problem with that is I have no more water. It's freezing up here and it hasn't rained in a hell of a while. So another one was to give this a good coating, polyurethane or something of the sort. What am I talking about? I forget. I would like to stain it or something one day, but it's not anytime soon on that either. Another one was to hook up a connection to draw from all my water jugs at once so you don't have to move them around, but not a big deal on that either. The one I got the most was to drain it through the floor. Now, there's problems with that. I got that comment probably 100 times. Thing with that is it's going to freeze and it's going to crack that line like this. Like, when it's 50 below, it'll freeze before it hits the ground nearly. So, yeah. Even if you were to do that and somehow keep that line from freezing by running it just flush with the bottom of the cabin or something of the sort, then you'd build up a massive pile of ice under the cabin, or it would run down, create a massive pile of ice, and you'd be slipping on it, but that ice would build up, and then you'd be getting water on the underside of the cabin. But the big thing is, you can't just willy-nilly dump food scraps in the center of your cabin out here in the bush, because the bears will tear the walls clean off the place and flatten her out to get to it. So I have to take that pail and I dump it over there, because I don't want bears in here. But it's really not a big deal, because I maybe dump it once every second day here or so. Like, I don't do a lot with it, so it's all working great. But got some good ideas and just wanted to explain why I didn't just drill a hole through the floor there. Two very important things here to begin with. There's a lot of deadly stuff. Here she be, boys. I am excited. So, I've been talking about this here a while. She's a Black & Decker 12 cup coffee machine. So I only have to do 2 batches in the morning, hey? Anyway, I am quite excited about this here. Oh yeah, boys, she's a beauty. Black & Decker one, was it on sale? I can't remember. 30 bucks, it was a good deal. And Black & Decker, so it's pretty good quality. I love my Black & Decker stuff. Even my trusty old skill saw, which bit the dirt the other day. I'll have to tear into that skill saw one day, but I don't know when. I really want a cordless one that I can use on my Makita batteries. But then I don't have to listen to the generator, because I want to be listening for bears. So I'll see. We'll play that by ear, but oh yeah. Just start cutting shit here. Oh yeah, boys. Well, there she be. I don't know how to run the damn thing. I gotta turn on my inverter here. Plugged in here. See how she goes. So I'm going to put that right about there. Probably has been the plan for a long time. Well, they've really child-proofed this. Like, what the fuck? Okay, well there she be. She's got a clock on her. I'm gonna have to figure out how to work that, so before I burn the owner's manual here, better read through it. So we'll have to figure all this out. Now, the reason I have this here now is because I want to turn it off. Oh, I'm making coffee here by accident. So anyway, the reason, I'm just going to unplug it because it's flashing at me, but the reason I got this is because I've been drinking this instant coffee, which sucks. Because I keep breaking my little glass. You pour the coffee in there, and then the water, and then you push her down, you know what I mean? I keep breaking those. I went through 2 of them. So I've been drinking the instant coffee for a hell of a while. The problem with what I've been doing though is I have to start a fire every morning, which is kind of an inconvenience. Like, you know, in the summertime. Now, you burn through a lot more wood than you think doing that. Burn through a couple pieces every morning to have coffee. And this instant coffee sucks and it's expensive. It's more expensive than the good stuff. So it just wasn't making any sense. Now, in the winter here, it takes a long time for that stove to get heated up to make coffee. And in the morning, I'm useless. So it's pretty well wasted, you know, 15 minutes to get the fire going and all that stuff. So this little rig will work great here running on power. It doesn't cost me much. And make coffee quick. And I'm right at her at the day, make better coffee. And it uses a decent amount of power, but it uses it for a very short time. So it's not going to be hard on our solar setup. On to the next thing. This is something I needed for a long time. This is a high quality one. I figured I better not be a cheap prick when it comes to a carbon monoxide detector. But it is it is a carbon monoxide and smoke detector in one. Now I'm gonna set this fucking thing off so many times cooking dinner, but it's the way it goes. Now, I want the carbon monoxide deal for the wood stove. Make sure I have no leaks or anything, because you don't want to die. Anyway, we'll get this turned on, I think. Uh-oh. Test. I don't know how to work this here either, but I'm going to test it out here in a second. Okay, so if this thing's worth its salt, it's gonna be singing for days when I fire this old girl up. I know damn well it has. Oh fuck! I hate mice. I know damn well she's got carbon monoxide leaks for days. So I just set that in there. It's not a bad idea to fire up the old engine there every once in a while, particularly in the winter when condensation builds, but. Where the fuck is my key for the old girl? Oh, here she be. Watch yourself, doggy. The mice come out of here for days when you fire her up. Give her the juice bud. You gotta floor it. I'm gonna let that run for 5 minutes, see if that detector's worth a shit. Okay, I'm not too sure on this piece of shit. So there it is, 65 ppm. So they said anything over 33 is dangerous. Well, fuck, start beeping, you prick. I don't know how to figure that out. See, now it's dropping. Like, did I not have it on or what? Yeah, I get it, fuck. Pass, yeah, right. Anyway, I've known that's bad. Like, you have to be very careful driving that truck. You drive with the windows down or you're fucking dead. So it's quite an inconvenience when it's 50 below. Like, particularly the one time I got stuck way up in the bush. And, you know, and then all of a sudden it's like 40 below. Well, you can't stay in the vehicle to stay warm because of carbon monoxide levels. So it's a real inconvenience. Just have to start walking to stay warm. Anyway, so yeah, that's fucked. At least it tells me, but I must not have it set up there quite right or something. So we'll get that set up in a second. I can hardly speak to the severity of that, of the ram charger there. It was still climbing. I only had it in there 5 minutes or so. But yeah, so I couldn't really tell you, but anyway, it's definitely not good. It says dangerous level 33 ppm, and it was at 65 there when I pulled it out, so yeah, it's no joke. Anyway, I got just unpackaging some supplies here. I got some Dempster's bread or what have you. We'll dump that over there, and I got lots and lots and lots and lots of coffee filters. Don't want to be running out of them, that's for sure. I got bacon for dinner. Picked up some relish as well for my hot dogs. I've been eating a lot of them lately. We got some hot dogs there as well too. Lots and lots and lots of canned beans, that's for sure. And then I also got some sugar, because that was right out, and I definitely need that in my coffee. Oh fuck, nearly lost it. I got a few too many of them bags. And then I got some toothpaste, because I was nearly out there. Anyway, I better get this furniture set up here. You can see over here, I've actually got a start on her. So I got this little nightstand here. I figured I need it. Be nice because I like to eat dinner down here, so it'd be nice to have here kind of for dinner. It's a little high in my sink there. And then you can see the Halford's mail order has come in, so that means trapping season is soon. So I have to look at trapping supplies and see how much they're selling these power arms for, you know. So anyway, let's get the, I don't know where I'm gonna put this coffee table. Like, I got nowhere to put it here. I hardly walk around as is, but I'll have to put it upstairs. Okay, well, I certainly have gotten too far ahead of myself here in the furniture department. I'm digging that coffee table. I know it really cuts down on the space, but I like that. Could sharpen my saws on that as well. This one I'm not so sure about. It is a beautiful nightstand. Like, really beautiful. I just not so sure where to put it. See, I have this one here as kind of garbage. Got that at the thrift store, all this stuff here. See, it just is kind of fucked and the things fall out of it. So I have this one here, and it's a little bit broken actually. I got it for $6 at the thrift store. When we were loading it into the truck there, the guy that was working at the thrift store dropped it, so that the shelves fall out of it. But I felt bad, so I bought it anyway, because it's just like a charity deal there. So I need a chair for over there. That's why I have this over here. And it moved over a bit. But see, I don't have quite enough space here for that one. Well, it's getting late here in a hurry. So we better get dinner going. I've been cooking on my wood stove for a while, which is nice, but it's warmer weather now. So we're gonna have dinner here and then get back at whatever else we're pissing around with here. I need to sharpen my knife by the looks of her too, but yeah, so we're just giving her here. I'm about sick of buying meat, tell you the truth, but I right out of deer meat there, have been for a minute, so I was starting to think about deer season a bit. Hopefully I get time and stuff, so at least go shoot some damn geese or something. So we'll get that ready to go there. Should be good. Let that fry up. Now, putting this in the garbage can here on the floor, the dog is probably gonna not be able to help himself there. Christ. Anyway, so we'll fry up some bacon, and then we're just gonna fry up some eggs too. They go good with the bacon. Now, I'm just having 7 tonight. I'm not stupid hungry. Haven't done a whole lot of actual physical labor there today, but we'll get that on the fire. That'll be good. Gotta make sure I don't stoke her up too bad. I've done that. Now, I'm missing a bolt here that holds this on. So you kind of have to put the pans on there so they don't tip over. Okay. Yeah, you stay there. All right. That's going to be a deadly meal there, I tell you what. So you probably already seen there that I also got some more water jugs. I got 3 more of these, so I have 4 total. One's already under the sink. These are reliant jugs is what they call them. They're pretty damn good. Exact same one as the one I had, but now they put the spout so it's in the inside, which is quite nice. And you can just take out that spout and feed my water line right through there. Works good. I had that one jug of mine would work just great. I froze it up quite a few times and smashed around back of my truck, and it's still in good shape there, so I quite like them. They're 27 liters. That one came with a dent. I wasn't too happy about it. 27 liters, and they're about 20 bucks, and they're about the way to go. They store nice because they're tall and narrow and stuff, so works good. It's a balancing act there, I tell ya. Oh fuck yeah, it's gonna be good. Fire's just a little bit too hot right now, but it's popular, so it'll die down and cook our bacon just perfect. Nearly time to lock up the chickens there as well. I also brought up some pallets here to stock up some of the firewood we have. When I gotta get my quad tomorrow too, you'll have to remind me, but yeah, so I put as many as I fit in my truck there without hitting the guy behind me, but oh, there's only about 6 there. I could have stocked them more, but the road's rough. You just keep having to throw them back in there, so there's stock some here, and I'll have to bring up some more because there's no way I'll be able to stock all this. Plus I got like however many loads, the guys who watched the last video, over there yet that we got to pick up tomorrow too, so let's have a lot of firewood there, that's for sure. What do you figure? Yeah, all of a sudden there, just with the one water jug, we had a bit of a problem because with my sink I'm going through quite a bit more. Still got to water the chickens, and the rain barrels are right empty, and we're probably not get any more rain this year, very little. But yeah, so it's good to get the new jugs for sure. Kettle boiled here. Oh, this one always leaks, so I'm making a real mess. We're really set up nicely here on dinner, that's for sure. The fuck was that? Not a clue. So, forget what I was saying there, but anyway, this is a real nice dinner here, and so we'll have this here, and then get right back at whatever else we're doing. I should set up this carbon monoxide detector. I'm not too happy it wasn't beeping there. Maybe I just didn't have it on quite right, or it had to sit there longer in that level to start beeping, you know. But you figure, like, to be in the RAM charger for 5 minutes, you should be beeping good. But as soon as, like, it's no worry, but as soon as we get this wood stove going, it'll really tell us, you know, because when I'm cooking bacon and eggs, like, we should be setting off the fire alarm, and if it's not getting set off, then it's no worries. You see here, it's got a button on it. Oh fuck, I set it off again. But anyway, if it's going off, you can press this one and it shuts up for a bit, I guess. Fuck off. I fucking hate that. Anyway, better be good. We'll eat here now. Is that too hot? No, we're good. So, yeah, we'll have our dinner here and get right at her. I'm gonna use my new nightstand cooler. I gotta sit there to eat, bud. Sorry, gotta kick you out. See, this one's nice. It's a real nice one because you store all kinds of stuff in there, right? It's a nice big top on it. That other one's definitely more easier on the eyes, you know, but I don't know. I might put that one down here. I'm just not sure. Fuck. This is a real dandy though. I quite like it. It'd be good to set my dinner and tea down here so I can eat downstairs because I don't really have room for a proper table. It's a bit high on my kitchen there. So we'll have dinner. So this is definitely the best place to put my smoke detector. I still am not sure about this nightstand. I'm gonna have to think about that a second. But so this is about the simplest thing ever to install, and it's battery powered, so I didn't have to do any wiring. So you know, this just slides in here and twists on. So you just gotta bolt this in. Now they give me these plastic things and want me to pre-gel them, but there's not a chance in hell. It'll go real easy through the wood here, so I just screw them right in. Fuck. This will be the first place. It doesn't want you to put it right on the top, this one, on a cathedral ceiling. What's he go about here? So I'm gonna go about here without falling down the thing. Because this is the best place. You're right on top of the wood stove. So I will definitely be setting it off when I'm chefing, because it's the way she goes. But if anything's to catch fire, it's probably there, you know. And it'll be best place to detect carbon monoxide, you know, around that. Around, right above the stove, you know, probably. But yeah, see, these just go in here stupid easy. This damn thing cost too much money, but I didn't want to buy a shitty one. It's 60 bucks for the love of God, so I was a little bit pissed off about that, but what can you do, eh? Okay, so there she be. Now, just screw her in here. Figure out how she goes. I guess I want it to face, you know, directly so I can read it. Yeah, so there she be. She looks pretty good. Now I gotta listen to this god-awful thing again. Oh, fuck. Or it's on, sorry. Oh, fuck. So, she's going there now. Oh, fuck this thing, I hate it. So it says pass, she's good to go, I think. I still have to read a bit more on that, but we'll play around with it. We'll get to see how the smoke function works right quick with the wood stove going and cooking, and then we'll also be able to see we'll be able to monitor carbon monoxide levels. Surely there'll be some. That'll tell me. I'm skeptical about my gasket on the door of the wood stove because I kind of burnt it a bit, but we'll see how it goes. So I've definitely, pardon me, I've definitely really taken up a lot of room here. Oh, I got some books too. I'll probably mosey around, show them. Okay. Yeah, lots of things. So I really taken up a lot of space with my coffee table, but I quite like it. It's a bit battered, but you know, it's going to be with me anyway. So I'm looking at things that are previously battered. So this is real deadly. I'm really liking this one. It's gonna work good here. Like I can edit on here and stuff too. Oh shit, I might even not have. I have not even used my desk there because, you know. And the reason this cabin works for me, being so small, is because I work outside all day. You know, so pretty well once dinner's ready, like I'm done with it. Like I'm just pretty well just lay down on the couch here, whatever, read books, look at things, do research, and you know, edit videos. Like I don't move, so you don't need a whole lot of space. Anyway, so you seen my tripod there that if you didn't watch the last video, crashed a tree down on her, and luckily I just bent one leg. Like all the other legs are still in perfect condition, you know. And I was really pissed off about smashing this. It's this one I smashed up, but it's not too bad of a deal. You see, it's still in perfect order because I just bought the exact same tripod, and now I have all these parts. Just one leg is ruined, and I'll probably smash another leg or so. And it wasn't a terribly expensive tripod, so like not at all. So I'm not too mad about it. Books I've been reading. Anyone interested? I read, this one was passed on to me. It's Fearless. So I read this one. I still got some reading to do on it. I also read some log home building or log cabin building. These are both very good books. Pretty good. What the fuck is on there? This one's from United States Forestry Service. These are both $13 books. This one's pretty good. It's a very basic go over. So I like that one. This one's, I would say, is a little better bang for your buck for $13. There's a lot to this book. I really quite enjoyed this one. It's pretty traditionally focused though. You know, so but I quite like that. Yeah, it's more of the traditional building and stuff, but I learned a lot from that book. I was a big fan of Jordan Peterson for a while, so I finally read his book. So I read that one. I forgot to get the cover on it. It is called 12 Rules for Life, An Antidote to Chaos. Now, you could nearly call this a self-help book, which is pitiful to see on my bookshelf, but no, it's not too bad. It's about psychology, right? But, so that was pretty good. I liked this book. It was good. Happy about that. So these are just a couple books I've been reading. Fellow Canadian Jordan Peterson. So that's right on. And then I also, Dad sent me this one for a while ago, and I was sure it was a self-help book. Pardon my ignorance. It's a classic now that I realize. Man's Search for Meaning. So I read that one. It was alright. I'm not too happy about this book. I waited so long for it, and it had good reviews. Harvest Your Own Lumber, How to Fell, Saw, Dry, and Mill Wood. And I didn't like it very much because there wasn't... Felt like I was reading a safety handbook, actually. Just a little bit... Didn't really get to it too good, you know. I didn't enjoy that. It was a letdown, actually, so that was too bad. But yeah, some of the books I've been reading, and I got more I'd like to read, so I should finish this one first. Fearless, it's a good one, but I just quit kind of halfway through to read this, Build with Logs and Your Own Lumber, because I was in a hurry for all that stuff. So I'm working on stuff for Skinny Shack, and it's stressing me out because I don't know what I'm gonna do, because I don't have any fucking time. Lumber prices are absolutely retarded. $38 for a sheet of 3/8 OSB. You can't. It's completely no chance for this here anyway. So I look at milling lumber. I don't know if I have time to do this. See, so it's tough. I look at all different types of options for how to do it. But worst case Ontario, it's, you know, it's not tragic. I quite like this coffee table because you see here, just gonna sit in my comfy ass couch I got at the thrift store. This is work on my videos. Just plug it in over there. Fuck, that's convenient. And yeah, and then you can have dinner up here as well, or work. I just sharpened my chainsaw tomorrow or tonight on my. This is a big table, but I like it, so it's good. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. We'll head out tomorrow. Gotta go pick up wood, and lots of shit to do, I think. Yeah, lots of shit. Just getting this machine going here. It's taking a second. Pretty excited for coffee here. So I made coffee here, and fuck is it good. But here's my problem. See, my inverter, like, it doesn't like me drawing that much off one battery. You know, it's like a battery is full charge, but I use a bit and then it kicks back on here. But it doesn't like me drawing that much off one battery, so that's a problem. But I know I've needed more solar power here for a very long time. Like, we're not using very much power to run this, running it for such a short time, but I need it for the grid heater on my truck this winter, because not looking good for the skinning shack. And yeah, so this is the way it goes. Hopefully we can manage here and not have to drink any fucking instant coffee. But you know, this is good shit, but it's not quite right. Like, we got all kinds of power here. That's with my camera plugged into that outlet, right? Like, it's full charge. So yeah, it's about 13.5 volts there now, but this one, it drops down because I have this one plugged in, so just this reading drops down. But it's full charge, but it doesn't like me take that much off of one battery. But if you have two batteries, then it's drawing half as much at once from each, because it wants to peak at quite high wattage there, right? But it's good. Like, my inverter can handle it. It's not exceeding the wattage of my inverter. It's just it don't like it. Well, anyways, me and Pop, we're gonna go way over there and pick up my quad with the 12 valve, because I left it over there. And then we'll get our wood hauled here, because there's a lot of wood to haul. It's much better than you think. I'm making coffee good here now, boys. Oh, that's my inverter cooling down. I was like, what the hell is that? So, this morning, I guess, I had my laptop charging, which would have pulled the battery off full charge. And I was charging up my camera and all that. There it is. So I went and I picked up my quad. And this is how much coffee I've made. Fuck off. I hate that thing beeping all the time. That's the first time the inverter has kicked the fan on. So that's pretty right on. Got my quad brought in there now. It takes me a while to get over there and haul it out, but we're just gonna go haul this firewood now. There is a lot of it to haul. One thing for sure is that there is a hell of a lot of wood here to haul. We'll be here a hot minute. Quite a bit of travel time. You know, it takes fuck all to load and unload, but you just take it easy through these bush trails. It's pretty rough and shit. But, yep. But over here, there's no doubt. So, you know, that goes all the way down to that tree laid over. But this stuff's scattered out a bit more, so. Anyway, we'll be out of here a second for sure. There's a little fawn there. Oh, cougar bud, you're in the way. This little fawn, I think her oh, there she go. I think her mom probably got eaten by wolves. She's been hanging around the shitter all summer there, even when she just had spots on her there, so that's pretty cool. Her mom used to hang around cabin, but I haven't seen her since the spring, so she probably got ripped apart by wolves. But that one there is nearly big enough to make it out all right on her own. It's too damn bad though. Lots of wolves to kill anyway. Okay, so I just about got my 6th load done, and this will probably be the last one. I've seriously underestimated the amount of wood here. Like, there's another 5 or 6 woods here probably. I don't know, it's hard to say because see, it's scattered all about. Some places they're thinner than others too, so we're just getting her loaded right up. See, these are pretty big pieces, but yeah, I jam about as much in there as I can, but still. Looks like I'll be doing this a bit tomorrow. Fuck, I thought I could get her done today, but no way. Because I spend so much time just driving through the bush. Eh? I put like nearly 30 kilometers on the truck just back and forth here. You know, you're just rolling along in first gear. It's not very quick because it's rougher than shit. Okay, well that's pretty good. If I put too much more on there, I'm just gonna lose her bouncing around there. So Back to camp we go. Well, no two ways about it. There is a lot of wood there. And we don't even have it all brought in. See, this here is all green stuff. I'm gonna have 2 years worth of wood here. And once we get it all hauled in, just in the green stuff, and probably extra here for this year and stuff. So there's a lot of it. It's hard to judge just how it'll stack up, but you know, a lot of it. So I'm gonna need a lot more pallets, that's for sure. Yeah, what do you figure? What's over there? Fuck. Oh shit. So getting ready for dinner here with Pooch. Quite often I build fires like this, hey. I just cross stack them. So, and fuck this shooter up. See how well that burns? I just started, or, you know, that's mint. And feed her a couple logs there and then put dinner on. Just gonna have hot dogs and craft dinner. I only got one craft dinner left too. I've been eating a lot of hot dogs lately. So there she goes. Well, looks like my smoke alarm works, so that's good. I got craft dinner, 5 hot dogs with relish and ketchup. And this table's kind of low, so I have to keep a close eye on this dog. He's mischievous, this guy. So get right out of here. It's gonna be right on. Well, I just have one more load left. Just having a cup of coffee here and whatnot. I'm just servicing up my saw there now, so we're gonna sharpen her and whatnot and whatever else. So we're just working at that there now. And then because I got just a little bit of cleanup work to do there around where I finished off there and ran out of fuel last time, so we're just getting her, you know, fancied up here, do our maintenance and whatnot and whatever else have ya. So we'll work at that and then go cut some shit down and whatnot. This tree over last time. I was gonna cut her up, but ran out of fuel, so I'm gonna cut her and split her here, and I'm gonna have a hell of a time getting her all on this load, which really sucks because it'll be damn close. But anyway, so this saw is just a fucking tree. Let's see if she'll go here. Fresh hand sharpened too, she should be good. I can't even tell ya how much fun I have on that saw. It's unbelievable. That's why I got so far ahead of myself here and cut a fucking mountainous pile of wood there. Because it's so much fun. I've never done this too successfully. Fuck. Try that again. Oh, I'm really fucking around here. So, I'm excited to get into some serious chainsaw work there. But it's not going to be this year probably. Probably next spring or so. We'll see how it goes. Okay, well good. That worked out just perfectly. It's a pretty windy day today. See, these leaves are a little later turn than once. A lot of them. These bigger trees, and quite a few have hit the ground there today, but not as bad as I thought. Well, I'm fucking got myself a pile of wood here now. Jesus, Murphy, I got a little carried away actually. Tell you the truth. So there is 17 truck box loads. 8-foot truck box loads here, green stuff, and then about, is there 8 or 9 over here? So about 25 truck box loads. Wood, there's a lot of wood here. I don't even know how I'm doing her justice here. So that's probably 8.5 feet high, maybe. Yeah, a fuckload of wood. Christ have Murphy. It's gonna be a hell of a while before we're looking for firewood here, boys. I tell you that much for free. Murphy and H. So I start to stock it up a bit here. I start with this stuff here that's got to be burned right away. See, most of this here stuff on the outside, she's just light as a feather. All good to go. You get into the center of the pile a bit, starts to get a little groggy and not so good. So it's good to stack it up here and air it out. So I lay out the pallets here. I'll have a little more stocking to do there tomorrow. And then it's just got a lot of stocking to do, I tell you what. See, all this stuff will be good for next year, but gonna be here a hot minute, I tell you that for free. Gonna need about 25 pallets or so. How many do I got here? 6 only. So let's get to stock them off the ground and let them air out a bit. Will work great. Is that hotter than fuck or what? No, we're good now. But for dinner tonight, we're having a cup of tea as usual. Then I just threw the rest of the hot dogs in there. No, dog, it's not for you, bud. I just fed you. Oh, there's 5 hot dogs in there. Let them cook a bit. 2 cans of maple beans, you dump them right in there, and you got yourself a pretty damn good meal, buddy. So we don't need that. I'm not too sure what all we're gonna do tomorrow. I have to get other things lined up, I guess, but just stack up that wood. I got quite a bit of cleaning to do here, but see how that goes. And yeah, just keep giving her. So thanks for watching, guys. Gonna eat dinner here. Okay, so I'm just stocking her up here. Fuck this wind today. I had to put out the fire. It's not bad, but see, I'm gonna try and keep her level here. I gotta get all this stuff into the pile there. And I got her sorted pretty good on the order in which to burn from right to left. Now I'm getting gonna be pretty high here on the north side here, so I'm probably gonna have to brace that up somehow. See, the camera's just blowing the wind's just blowing my tripod here. She's real rank, so hard to film in this shit. Man, this takes a lot longer than I realized. This piss around stuff. It's gonna take me a hell of a while to get all that stacked up, but something I can work away at. The priority is to get all this stuff stacked because it needs to be burned this year. And a lot of that stuff, like we get into the center of the pile, it needs to air out a bit. So a few days like today, like she's plus 20 probably, real scorcher and wind for days. See, chickens are moseying around over here. Don't seem to be minding the wind too much, but away she goes. Cleaning to do, but I am making coffee. I can squeeze out 1 cup out of her, no problem. Then you gotta rest about 10 minutes. See, it only likes running her at just right full charge. Otherwise, it's not too keen on it. Just doesn't like drawing that much out of one battery. I think I made 6 or 7 cups yesterday. Pretty well one at a time. But based on how the skinning shack thing is going, I don't know how well I explained it. $38 for sheet of 3/8 OSB. It's ridiculous, so it's not looking good there. So I was gonna put more solar here anyways for the grid heater. This here is not using very much power, but it's using a lot all at once, and it doesn't like that. See, it dropping that voltage so much just off one battery. See, I was at 13.7, now I'm at 11.3, and it's about to die. Uses about 850 watts, but we're only running it like 3-4 minutes, right? So I just about have 1 cup of coffee left there on the wood stacking. There she be. Just rinse this out. I know the guy who drank out of it last. Oh, fuck yeah, boys. See, that's a big ass cup, but I nearly got it right full. And that is fucking good coffee. Oh yeah. I tell you what. Oh, come on, you prick. So, I need to get more solar power. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna skin coyotes this winter, all kinds of shit. It's, I'm all over the place. See, the leaves are really coming off here now today. They're really piling up here, you see. But it's opening up my view down to the lake there. Having some coffee. It's fucking mint. My fire is picking up again. I had to put her out, like that wind was making me nervous there. What do you figure, co-pilot? We're having fun. These last couple days we've just been really just fucking around. It's kind of been, you know, easy work, but we gotta sink our teeth into the next thing here after today. Over now. Better not blow my pile of wood over, because I fucked around with this thing for too damn long. See, I can sort through it. See that? Good and light, perfect. This one, pretty damn good enough. But some of these are just not so good. So I put this stuff on that side. And the shittier stuff I kind of just bury over here. Because I'm going to burn it from right to left, you know. So it's pretty right on. See, you've got a fair share of rotten shit in here, but it burns. That wind is just horrible, isn't it? Just don't stand a chance here with the camera. See, this is kind of middle of the pack shit, so I'll bury it over here. Oh, for fuck's sakes, I got a little carried away on the height there. And totally fucked her up. So, gonna have to brace that. I'm just probably gonna nail a couple 2x4s on the end of her. So I want to get all this shit stacked up, all the dead stuff. I want to burn this here. Give it all the time it needs to thaw out and whatnot. Well, it pissed me off, so I just started nailing shit together. It's not going anywhere now. This is a stupid pile of wood. It's too fucking high. But what is it, 23 feet long? Probably average 5.5, 6 feet high. 3 wide, surely. Yep. That was a real piss around. It fell over. See, a lot of this stuff here, it's getting moisture in the center of my pile, but it's quite a bit of rotten shit. I fucking hate dealing with that stand dead poplars. It's tough to find. So I'm glad I have this pile there now. For reference, there's over twice as much of that than there is of this. So we're set for a while. We should stack that up as well too, but and probably just butt it right up to the end of that so it don't fall over any. And but that's not a priority, you know. It's gonna freeze here quick. Well, it already has, Christ, but like it'll be frozen solid here in a second. But no, that's good to get that. It'll dry out good a bit more, and you know, days like today and whatnot. But this pallet sure work good, because otherwise pretty well everything on the ground just kind of gets frozen or filled with water. Yeah, so there's my redneck concoction. I just threw some 3-inch spikes, a couple 2x4s, and just head over there at my scrap pile. So it's pretty damn right on. There's a lot of wood there. I'm set for sure. It'd be nice, that stuff will air out nice, and it's important to see it's directly in the sun there and whatnot and whatever else have ya. So what do we figure? I got cleaned up camp here a bit, probably. Yeah, what do you figure about it? I don't even know, man. Oh geez, it doesn't like them lights. Oh, it's shining right there, eh? Is that better? Yeah, surely. Okay, so I'm happy about this. Okay, I gotta chill with the thrift store and garage sale furniture, surely. And I got all a mess of stuff here that belongs in my workshop. So we gotta figure that out. It's my nice deer. This I'm really happy about. Can it tell me? I fucking haven't quite got it figured out yet. Yeah, okay, maybe I had it off. Or I had it on silent. It was working there when I had the hot dog sizzling in here, so that's good. Now it's fucking blinking. Once I get the stove going, I'll figure that out a bit better, but someone has to tell me how bad 65 ppm is for carbon monoxide, because that's what's going on in the Ram Charger. She's still climbing. I'm just curious. I probably never drive that truck again for, I don't know. Anyway, so I had this, I do not know how I didn't think of this earlier. So you see, I got all that useless space over here, and I just store shit, but I just need enough space there I can get my clothes out, eh? Because I lean over like this or whatever, store some more tools over there. Oh, pardon me, my nice Bulgarian rug. So I put it over here. Fuck yeah. Uncovered some things living underneath the couch, but that's minor. That is just a beautiful coffee table. Or end table. Like, that one's gorgeous. That one's real nice too. See, it's a matching set, but that one's got quite a bit more use on it. Now I like it over here because I can do my work on the comfy couch and put my tea and whatnot on whatever else heavy there over there. And then I'll put my chair. I still haven't got a chair for that desk yet. It's pitiful. And then I'd like to get a leather recliner downstairs. It would be real nice by the fire here this winter, but I haven't been into town for, oh geez, Murphy, a long time. A very, very long time. So yeah, I got a little too much going on here, but I'm digging these new additions. So it's really quite right on, guys. See, I quite like this one too, because I've been multi-purposing it as a table. Now the beauty of this is you get all this storage space in here. Now this is a great place to store all my newspaper that I'm storing over there. So that's just such a beautiful thing there, that little deal. So maybe I put that over here and put my gloves and stuff in it. See here, my sink and stuff looking good, working good. So that's great. Spilled something there. Ooh, fuck, I smoked her. Anyway, so this is all working good. I started taking care of my cast iron. People will be happy to hear that. It's too damn late for any more coffee. I forgot to tell you, I'd like to put a fire extinguisher under my bed. Oh, I just fucking said that, didn't I? Yeah, that'd be damn handy, because I'll probably catch something on fire one year or the other. You know, like with everything going on, I'm just kidding. But with everything going on, it's probably best to have a fire extinguisher here. So I plan on that as well. I got lots more water jugs now. That makes things a hell of a lot easier and less stress. Needed them for a while. Gonna add some more solar power here shortly, because I really do actually need it. And like I said, I realize now that I might as well buy it now, because I'm gonna use it on my next cabin. So, but I've done a hell of a lot. It's a nice little system I got over there. I just lock up the chickens. There's lots of day left today, but it's kind of stormy and ugly, so I was gonna I got other projects I want to get started on, and yeah, I got lots to figure out here. A lot. The fuck is that, a pile of wood over there, eh? Dog, he's into the sink scraps over there. Fuck. Anyway, I got quite a mess outside. I'll have to work at that, but just let it all get covered in snow. It'll be good to go. I just stuck, see, these were blowing around there free willy, so I just put a piece of firewood in them so they'd stop blowing around there and whatnot. And then what else have I done here? Fucked if I know. I got lots of shit here to clean up and stuff, but yeah, I guess that's about it. Now, I'm at a real predicament here on the skidding shack build, because they, get out of there, dog, frick sakes, bud. They want $38 for sheet of plywood, and there's not a chance in hell. I was gonna bite the tax there, actually, and I'd planned on everything for this to be the way it goes, but it's just ridiculous. So I'm exploring all different kinds of alternative options, looking at buildings to move in, alternative solutions like insulating enclosed trailers and even campers, which is rowdy as hell. Everything you can think of nearly, I've thought about it, and I've run into issues with different things. It's really high stress here, so I don't know. I've gone as far as, you know, using that one, and I don't like to think about it, so it's tough. I did research on milling. That damn book didn't show up in time. That pissed me off. It was a shitty book. Fuck that book. But I was interested in milling. Now, had I known lumber prices were going to be absolutely window licking, just ridiculous, I would have started on that a long time ago. But it's not good. So I don't know what to tell you, man. I kind of got people's hopes up there, talk about skinning shack build, and now it's looking pretty fucked. Not happy about it. I've cut all this wood too, like Murphy and H. So I look at moving in granaries. I have an older chicken coop that needs some work. See, it's dried out here nice, so I can move buildings with the help of my grandfather. I don't stand a chance by myself, but I move in that old chicken coop, do some work on it, and skinning that one. It's pretty small, but I can make do. There's all different kinds of options. I just keep running into issues with each one I'm trying to figure out, and fuck me, it's just crazy. I'd like to be going trapping here in like a week. It's not good. It's really not good. But you know, like I said, fuck, I'm swearing away here like Murphy. I'm a little stressed out actually, but like I said, I made out fine last year. Surely to God it wasn't convenient. It was a hell of a lot worse last year. I didn't get started trapping till like end of December, I think, because I was building this prick. So, you know, it could always be worse. There's always somebody who's got a bigger problem too, so fuck am I getting stressed out for? But look at these leaves, they're gorgeous. You know, like I just wanted to head her on the beaver trap in there and be able to catch a bunch of beavers because they're a real nuisance. They're gonna flood my road. I want my old road back. It's a real problem. I wanted to get on that and get on that in a good time so I could use all the bait from the beavers on my coyotes and have the coyotes set up because the coyotes pay the bills. Now, in order to do that, like I can do what I did last year with the coyotes, fine, because they can let them freeze and pile up and do all the skinning at once. But if I'm trapping beavers, well, Christ, where do I skin them? On the tailgate? It might be a little chilly. You probably get a little stressed out at me if I skin them in the cabin, right? But like, honest to God, I had lots of good suggestions there, but not just like, I had some shipping container and stuff and just build a pole. It has to be insulated. And I'm at a real dilemma here because I don't want to do something that's incredibly temporary and put a whole bunch of money in it because I'm a trapper. I'm not the Royal Bank, right? So like I don't want to do something temporary that's just shitty and blow money on it, and I don't want to build something nice and then do something else because it's inconvenient. I'm just all over the place. I'm just trying to figure it out. So bear with me. Any suggestions, ideas, greatly appreciated. But the time this video is out, darn it, I'll probably already have her figured just because of when I got to get going. But we'll figure that out. But you know, it's definitely not going to be ideal here for this year, but I just got to make do. So I'm going to think about that a lot. So thanks for bearing with me, guys, and watching another episode. It's a fun one. Fuck, is it pretty out here today. This damn wind can kick rocks, so otherwise she'd be a real beauty. But thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate y'all bearing with me and watching the show, me and Pooch Man. Over and out. Thanks again.